Welcome to the community of
engineers, the change agents in the society.
In this video, we will discuss the angle of twist due to the torsion in a circular shaft. We have already discussed the torsion in previous video. Torsion is simply the twisting of a component. Let us consider a circular bar. One end of the bar is fixed. Now if we apply torque to the other end, which will cause rotation at the free end of the bar, the angle produced due to rotation is denoted by phi. This is called the angle of twist. It is clear indication of the deformation of the shaft. It varies linearly from 0 at the fixed end of the bar to the phi at the free end. Now to determine the angle of twist, we will consider the elastic torsion formula, which we derived in the previous video, that is tau max is equal to Tc upon J, where T is the applied torque, C is the maximum distance from the shaft axis, means the radius of the shaft, and J is the polar moment of inertia, which can be calculated by this expression for the case of hollow shaft, where C2 is the outer radius of the shaft and C1 represents the inner radius of the shaft. Now for solid shaft, means the inner radius is 0, the expression would be modified as J is equal to half pi C2 raised power 4. Now coming back to the elastic torsion formula, for intermediate distance, from the axis of the shaft, we can write the expression as tau is equal to T rho upon J, where rho is less than C, any point in between the radius of the shaft to the axis of the shaft. Now, considering the figure, we can write this as the arc BB dash is equal to C d phi, and also BB dash is equal to gamma dx, where gamma is the shear angle. So we can write this expression as gamma dx is equal to C d phi. Thus, the shear angle gamma is equal to C d phi upon dx. Now, by adding material property on both sides, of the expression, means the modulus of rigidity G gamma is equal to Gc d phi upon dx. So we can write this expression as tau is equal to Gc d phi upon dx, because tau is equal to g gamma, means the torque or the loading is within the elastic range. Now for the case of maximum shear stress, we can write the expression as tau max is equal to Gc d phi upon dx. So we can write as Tc upon J is equal to Gc d phi upon dx, because tau max is equal to Tc, the radius, upon J. Now after cancelling these terms, we can write the expression as G d phi is equal to T upon J dx. Now by integrating both sides, we can write this as G 0 to phi d phi is equal to T upon J 0 to L dx, where L is the maximum length of the shaft. So we can write this as G phi is equal to T upon JL. So finally we can write for the expression of angle of twist as phi is equal to TL upon GJ. Now this expression, the phi is a function of the applied torque, the length of the shaft, the material property, modulus of rigidity, and the polar moment of inertia. Now further the expression of angle of twist phi is equal to TL upon Gj is applicable for the homogeneous material, the material is same for the complete length of the shaft. For uniform cross section of the shaft and the applied load or the torque is applied at the extreme ends of the shaft. Now for the case of where the shaft is not uniform, the cross section is varying, the material, the shaft is made up of more than one material, so and the load and the torque is applied in between of the ends of the shaft. So for that case we are going to use this expression as phi is equal to summation of I Ti Li upon Gi Ji. Now this is for the case of statically determinate problems. Now with this we end our discussion here.